I sold my 9-bot ES4 electric scooter, and I'll give some information why it's a good deal and why maybe it's not a good deal, or who it's for. It's a good deal if you find it cheap. Like, I got mine for $300, which is unreal. But if you get it for $400 or less, for the one I had, which is the non-folding lime branded version, if you get it for $400 or less, that's a really good deal. For me, it wasn't good because I didn't get enough miles out of it. Like, maybe I could only get like 15 or less per charge because I'm a little bit heavier, and of course I want it on the top speed setting. So if you're like 150 pounds or less, or 170 or less, and you ride on the medium mode or even the high mode and just aren't full throttle the whole time, I'm sure it does great. You know, but for me, it just wasn't enough distance, and I already have my old ass motorized bicycle. So for me, I already had two things, and that doesn't have to be charged, and it goes way faster, and I don't have to recharge it. But if you're just in the city, that electric scooters are great. I'm probably going to get another one is the real reason. I want something faster, and I think I'm going to get a rear-wheel drive. But that is yet to be determined, so the only thing with mine, the front tire wore out kind of fast, and I'm not sure why that was. I probably only put like 800 miles on the thing in a couple months that I had it, because I used it every day. I beat the shit out of it. So I paid $300, which was a great deal. Rode the hell out of it. Broke the front fender. Wore out the front tire. Like, you could see the front tire was going bald. Like, it wasn't dead, but it was like noticeably balding. And I got, the first day I listed it, I got $260 for it. I could have got $300 for it, but people waste your time in Los Angeles, and I don't want to hear a bunch of bullshit. So the first person who was serious, I told him, yeah, you can come get it for $260. So it's like I paid $40 to lease it for 3 months or 2 months and find out if I like it. And I do like it, but maybe I'll end up getting the same one. You never know. It was really reasonable. For $300, the one I got was super durable, strong. The headlight was great. It worked good. The brake light was good. The running light was good. And when you're braking, you have flashing lights, which I thought was cool. You also have a rear foot brake. So you can use the electric front brake or the rear foot brake like a regular Razor scooter, which I thought was good. But other than that, what was the major issue? I'm trying to think. There was an issue. Oh, mine had this weird issue. I never mentioned it, and it only happened, I think it happened twice, actually. I wasn't saying it only happened once, but what was it? Oh, the brake. Because I remember it had like a, first time I didn't notice, it was at nighttime, and I was by the beach, and it got stuck, and it gives you like a service engine light, which for this is like for the ES4 is like a little wrench, and it won't let the scooter go. And apparently my brake was getting stuck down just a hair, and when it was administered, the brake, you couldn't, that's what would happen, and it wouldn't let you go. And then I think it happened another time too, because I remember it was a lot easier to figure out. The first time I thought the scooter was broken. It was a fucking buzzkill. But that was one of the only things that was the issue. And maybe that was just mine. You know, there could be a fault on every single product with that many moving parts. But anyhow, that being said, if you're a person that doesn't need to go more than 15 or 20 miles per day, perfect. And if you don't mind it not folding, but if you have to get one that folds, it's really not that big of a deal. For me, I'm heavy and I ride hard, so I wanted a non-folding because I feel like ones with a folding mechanism, it's going to wear out. It's going to get loose. It's going to affect the ride quality. I want to be able to jump off curbs and shit. Maybe I should do a video on electric bicycles or gas, because I've had a lot of electric bicycles, actually, like 4 or 5 of them. They're fine, but it's like, I don't know. The motorized bike is so cheap. Mine, I'm into it less than $200 for sure. And it's such a cheap investment, and it's the same. It runs fast. It's just simple, and you can pedal it. I don't know. It just depends who you are and where you live and what the laws are. Because some places I've actually heard, I know for sure in the UK, that it's illegal to have maybe electric bike as well, but a motorized bike is illegal. I don't know how they're going to deal with the electric bikes, because there's electric bikes that go fucking 50 or 60, probably 70 miles an hour actually now. So what are they going to do with that kind of electric bike? Like, if it's legal and a motorized bicycle isn't, that goes 25, that'd be kind of odd. Because they don't seem to treat electric bikes the same as motorized bikes. Like, even on the beach, I see people riding electric bike going 30 miles an hour on these electric fat bikes by people, and no one cares. If I ride by a motorized bike by them going 10 miles an hour, they want to fucking kill you. Just because of the noise. I figure anyone that has some extra money, buy an electric bike,